Hello, welcome to my channel. The star of today's episode is an African violet called Optimara myDelight. This variety was hybridized by Holtkamp, the author of all Optimara violets, and this variety is part of the series of Optimara violets called myViolet. The violets in the series are known to have bicolor blooms and the multiflorescence habit that was bred into them to be more prolific bloomers than any other standard African violet varieties. Optimara myDelight was introduced in 2010 and it was registered with the African Violet Society of America under the number 10661. I grew this plant from a leaf that I received from the official distributor of Optimara Violets, Selective Gardener, last year. So it's been almost a year since I've been growing this plant from a leaf, and now it has entered its first blooming cycle. Optimara myDelight is a standard variety with plain, ovate, dark medium green leaves with pink reverse. These are beautiful leaves. Sometimes I like solid color leaves as much as the variegated foliage. This is the pink reverse, or sometimes it's also called red reverse. These are beautiful leaves. Standards are known to grow between 8 to 16 inches in diameter, and at this point it has reached 9 inches across. It is growing in a 3-inch pot currently, and I will be repotting it into a standard size pot 4-inch in diameter when it matures. The flowers of Optimara myDelight are described as light frilled double pink blooms with slight silver or thin white edge. And sometimes they also show some green around the petals, and that's what I like about them the most, because they look very delicate and very beautiful with the, and like three-dimensional, because that's the edge that creates the 3D effect on the blooms. The flowers are not very large. They're about 1.5 inches in diameter, and here they are in comparison to a dime coin. This is the largest flower so far. I like the tall bloom stalks on this variety. They are stretched a little bit to one side. It's because I grow it under a natural light without LED supplement. And so they are grown on the east facing window, and so they tend to lean towards the sun in the mornings. So if you grow your violets in natural light, I would recommend rotating them. And I forget to rotate it sometimes, and that's what happens, that they grow, they lean towards the sun a little bit, so they need to stand straight. The temperature in my growing environment is right now in the mid to upper 70s. It's 79 Fahrenheit right now, and it's the highest. I let it go, and then I turn my AC on to keep it cooler, under 79. And then the humidity is 59%. So I try to keep it between the 50s and the 60s% humidity, because I noticed that when it drops down to 40% range, my violets start suffering from dry air. They like humid air. It grows on a wick like all of my other varieties, and it receives constant fertilization at the ratio of 795 of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. And the dose of fertilizer is 1/4 teaspoon per gallon of water. So here it is again, Optimara myDelight by Holtkamp from my Violet series. I hope you enjoyed this variety. I like it very much and I plan on keeping it in my collection. Thank you all so very much for watching. Stay safe and be well. And if you'd like to stay tuned for my future videos, please subscribe.